welcome to Knits Up. I'm Mindy, your hostess, otherwise known as Knitter CNY. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Knitter CNY. If you're new, welcome. I'm Mindy. I've been knitting for about 30 years. I've been crocheting for about 30 years. And today I'm going to show you the projects I've been working on and also a yarn haul from a couple different stores. So it might be a little longer than usual, but you guys haven't seen me for a few weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks since I've recorded. So the first thing I'm working on is out of Bernat Blanket Ogo. This color is called Foxglove, and it has 3 different colors of pink in it. The project that I'm working on is a blanket that is the basket weave blanket that is a free pattern on yarnspirations.com. You'll find it there under basket weave blanket. And if you go to my Ravelry page, you'll also find a link for it there. I've done a bunch of these, and I'm using a size N 10 millimeter prim hook. It looks like that. I like it because it's an inline hook, and I prefer inline hooks. So that's that. A couple other things I've gotten done are out of Bernat Bloom Chunky that I bought on sale in March, I think it was, at Hobby Lobby when they were doing their clearance. That's by Premier Yarns. And I made 2 hats this weekend. One of them looks like this. This is Bluebell. I'm not sure what color this is because I lost the label for it, but similar kind of, it has a little pattern that develops when you use Bloom Chunky. And they're both the basic beanie from Premier's website. I think it's just called Beanie or Basic Beanie. If you look under the Bloom Chunky, you'll find it there. Usually the patterns scroll at the bottom and you can kind of click through until you get to it. Then the next thing I am working on is a corner to corner blanket. And let me find you, well, actually I finished something else. I finished a Bernat All-for-One crochet blanket out of Sugar Wheel Cotton. This color is called Gourmet Garnish. This, again, was bought at the Hobby Lobby clearance sale. It's just a lapgan. It's not a huge blanket, but I used 2 skeins of that, and it came out pretty cute. It looks good. It's going to be going to charity. Let's see. Now, the last thing I got is yarn that is part of the yarn haul from Ocean State Job Lot down in Johnson City, New York, near Binghamton. They are the nearest Ocean State Job Lot to me. I was down there visiting a friend, so I decided to go in. I got Mandala Sparkle in the Lyra colorway, Lyra, or Lyra. I'm not sure how you say it, Lyra. But it looks like that. You can kind of see the colors there, and it has sparkle in it. I bought 3 skeins of that, and I'm working on a corner to corner blanket out of crochet. It's really easy to do corner to corner. I'm using a size H clover hook that's just kind of tucked in right at the moment. You can kind of see how you get a sawtooth effect on the edge, and then you just increase 1 block every edge. So the colors are coming out really cute on that. I'm on the second cake of that. My story with the Ocean City Job Lot haul is that when I went into Ocean City. It was Friday the 26th, I think. And there was a sign up that said 50% off all yarn. So I thought, great, I'll buy yarn. Terrific. So I bought yarn and a few other things. And I got to the checkout and they were like, that'll be $70.65, please. And I was like, well, the sign on the yarn says 50% off. Did it ring at 50% off? And he said, no. I said, well, there's a sign back there that says that. So the manager came up. I told him, explain, you know, I saw a sign there that said 50% off all yarn. He went back. Sure enough, the sign was there. They hadn't taken it down from the sale the previous week. So he honored the price for me and took 50% off all the yarn. So I got some nice yarn there. Today, I went, which is Tuesday, May 30th, I went to Joann's in Vestal, which is a suburb of Binghamton, again, because I was staying with a friend down there. And it's a new, brand new Joann's with the wall of yarn in the back, you know, the red heart wall of yarn, tons of yarn in the aisles. And I looked at the yarn and it was after Memorial Day sales had gone. So the 60% coupon was gone. I didn't want to pay full price for anything. So I asked, there happened to be a worker that was passing and I said, where's the clearance yarn? And she said, well, right over here, I'll take you to it. And it was in a different aisle, sort of in the back of the store. So I went over there and there was a complete half aisle of yarn. So I bought clearance yarn. The nice thing with that was when I got to the checkout, I wanted to buy $50 worth of yarn so I can get $10 in rewards. And then I'll have $10 to buy more yarn. So that would be like a 20% savings. However, when I got to the checkout counter, all the yarn started ringing at lower prices. The Symphony, which I bought 4 of. This color is called Pebbles. This is Bernat Symphony. This is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, 309 yards. So I have about 1,200 yards. And that colorway again is Pebbles. So I'm going to make a blanket with that. This had a sticker on it for $8.47. I think it rang for $6.97, maybe less than that, maybe $6.47. I'm not really sure, but it rang at a lower price. So I'm gonna have to go to Joann's and buy about $7 or $8 worth of stuff. That's gonna be a problem in the next couple of days. So I bought 4 Symphony, and then I have some homespun yarn in Purple Haze. They had the Purple Haze color on sale, so I bought one of those. This, instead of ringing at $6.47, rang at, I think, $4.97, something along those lines. And as did these in Heppel White, because I have a couple different colors of homespun and they don't make those colors anymore. So I thought, you can always put a white edge on anything and it looks fine. You know, it looks like you planned it that way. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I bought at Joann's. The other things that I bought at the Ocean State job lots were a couple of needles. They had some bamboo needles that were available, and I also bought a metal one in size 9. And they actually rang these at half price too, which is a really good deal. So I think I paid $2 for those. The other things that I got at Ocean State job lot were Woolies, Thick and Quick. This color is called Poinsettia. It's got sparkles in it, even though you can't see them. And then this one is called Peacock. So it's sort of a greenish, bluish color. And the other thing I got was ice cream. They had this colorway is called Lemon Swirl. So I got 2 of those because they're a lightweight 3. They take an H hook and they're 394 yards a piece. So that'll make a decent sized little blanket. And then the last thing I got at Ocean State Job Lot was Woolies hand painted. And these were $3.99 originally at Ocean State. So I wound up paying $2 a skein for that, for hand painted yarn, and you can't really go wrong with that. I bought 3 of them because they're 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 146 yards, 134 meters. And this colorway, I don't know what this colorway is called because it doesn't seem to have, sorry, it's called Berry Cobbler. So that's what I got. So that's everything that I've been working on. I'll be working on the corner to corner blanket more. I went through 1 skein in 2 days, but we watched a couple of shows on Netflix. We watched the entire series of Fubar, which is with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it was pretty good. My friend and I watched that. We also went to some wineries one day around Cayuga Lake, where Ithaca is and Cornell University is. We decided to do that because it's only about an hour and a half away, and so I bought some wine. I brought a bottle home with me that has the smell of honeysuckle in it, which is rather nice. So that's what I've been working on. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I will see you probably either next week or the week after, and have a great week. Do something crafty for your mental health. It's good for you.